Independence Day celebration here in the nation's capital is a special day for Americans. I walked around the capital, Washington, D.C., and had fascinating mix of perspectives on this historic day. Join us as we take you through a journey of different experiences, opinions, and the unity that brings us all together. We begin our coverage with Earlene Edwards, who has a unique perspective on this day of celebration.
Basically, me and someone else, we came down to visit a museum that we've never visited before. Personally, 4th of July as an African American means absolutely nothing to me. I celebrate Juneteenth. Yes.
You celebrate Juneteenth?
Yes.
So, you wouldn't tell me that since your childhood you never celebrate 4th of July. I'm sure you went to some barbecues.
As a child, I wasn't aware of it. It wasn't spoken of in school or, history. So no.
So it was a history and stuff, but you remember having barbecue with family members and things like that?
Yes.
Right.
Because we wasn't aware of it. It wasn't taught in school. We were taught about slavery, but not about
when that
the slaves were released and how they didn't make them aware of it. So yeah, absolutely no.
Nothing.
It's not a day of celebration for me as an African American.
Right, as an African American, you made it clear. But how do Americans in general celebrate this, as far as what you know in America?
Basically, fireworks, barbecues. Some people go to the beach. They make a big deal of it. Yeah, but
for you, it's just like another day.
It's another day off work.
Next, we spoke with Nikki Gordon, who shares a similar sentiment.
Absolutely not. I'm not celebrating.
Oh, really? Why not?
Because this isn't our holiday. Being a Black woman, we don't, I know it just happened like a few years ago with Juneteenth and how we learned more about that history. Prior to Juneteenth and discovering that that was our day, I did celebrate it. But now that we know that, it's not really our holiday to celebrate.
Well, it's interesting how you say prior to that you used to celebrate. How do you used to celebrate it?
I wasn't so gung-ho about it, really, even when it was a holiday for me. But I used to like to see the fireworks and wear red and white and blue and, and then cookouts, barbecues, the whole 9 yards. So, yeah.
Wow.
So that's what I did.
Yeah.
But other than that, it was nothing but a day off.
So are you against people who actually celebrate this holiday in America's Day?
No.
Or you think it shouldn't be celebrated at all?
Well, for Black people, it shouldn't be celebrated. But, if you are Black and you want to celebrate it, that's fine. It's to each his own. It's your personal preference, what you believe in, how you feel about this specific day. It definitely depends from that person. So,
historically, Nikki, do you know where that independence came from?
The story, what behind
the Independence Day?
4th of July,
Fourth of July, yes.
I know it was a day of freedom where we became free, a free country. That's all I know about it.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally. Thank you so much, Nikki, for your time. And happy 4th. I should at least say that.
Yeah, happy 4th.
Now let's shift gears and head to the Capitol building where the city is preparing for a grand fireworks celebration and concert. We caught up with Ryan Mayer, a true lover of this day.
Well, I won't get into my political view, but let's just say America was founded on original rights and our beliefs, and this is the day to celebrate our freedom and independence to America. So hats off to this country.
After this country, and we see so many people coming, after the pandemic, this thing start coming back, because I know a few years all this thing has stopped. And I'm sure you're probably a regular in those kind of events, right?
No, last year I did in New York City, Macy's.
Oh, you did New York City?
And this year I'm doing Washington. The two biggest shows in the country are Washington, and number 2 is New York City.
New York City. How was it in New York City?
It's an experience. I would say do it once in your life. Nothing like here. Nothing like here. It's actually talked down until the nighttime, then the events all start.
Right.
There's only one way to watch it though, which is either from a building, a yacht, or the rivers.
Wow, you're making me want to go to that one, Brian, because I can tell you, I grew up in New York, but honestly, I never celebrated July 4th in Washington. I mean, in New York. I always come to DC, so that's something really to see. You didn't want to go in detail, of course, forget about the politic part of this, but what do you think America should be united, especially on this day, should come together?
Just silence of violence for today. Silence of violence and crime. And of course, if you're going to shoot off fireworks wherever you live, play responsibly. Do not shoot them off on the top of the head. I've heard so many stories of people mistaking fireworks as an everyday thing in your life.
Exactly. We hear stories all the time. I mean, really, all the time. So for those who are watching us all over the world, because this goes all over internationally, what should they know about Americans on this special day?
You want an opportunity to make a difference and make a living, I suggest come here the right way, and if it takes a little long to get in, it's all worth the wait. There's a lot more opportunity here than there's in other countries, not to mention most people will accept you for who you are, which is a big thing in this world we live today.
But the spirit of celebration doesn't stop there. We met 3 wonderful young ladies at the Pentagon Metro Station, all dressed up in the patriotic colors of red, white, and blue, heading towards Washington, D.C. to celebrate this cherished day. Let's hear from them.
We're just gonna tour around. Yeah, we don't really have any plans. We're just gonna hit up a few monuments, I think, right?
Yeah, explore around the city, enjoy ourselves.
No, I like the exploring part. Do you ladies do this often, or this is like the first year you decided to do this?
This is our first time in DC for the 4th of July.
Wow.
We're here because of the Leadership Institute. They actually invited us down and are training us right now to become political leaders, and we get to spend the day in DC for 4th of July.
This is awesome. Where are you all from?
I'm from Maine.
And we are from Arizona.
Arizona, man. Woo! First time in DC for all of you?
Second time.
Second time.
Yeah, it's my second time.
So for the first timers, what do you think about DC?
It's quite beautiful. It's crazy. I love all the people. I love all the buildings and stuff. And all the monuments. It's stunning.
It's just the history behind it all. It's really cool to just be a part of it and be able to visit for the 4th of July especially.
Yeah, like Kaylin said, just great history and a lot of patriotism. So
That's true. I like the patriotism part, and I see y'all dressed up. In fact, I'm telling you right now, remember what I'm going to tell you right now. You're all going to be popular in DC tonight. I can tell you that. I'm serious. Like, to see 3 people dress up the same, y'all be popular. You look like superstars. That's why I was following you guys. What does July 4th means to you?
it means independence. I'm very proud of my country. I am quite a patriot. I love America. I love America right to pieces. So Independence Day is a celebration of my country, the celebration of freedom that we have here in our country. Because most countries don't have the freedom that we have. And the fact that we can celebrate that is a wonderful thing.
Yes. Like Anna said, I love America. I love my country. America is the best country on earth. That's why everyone's trying to get here. It's just, I'm so thankful to all the lives that were sacrificed in order to give us our freedom. So,
yeah, I mean, they've already said it all, but I completely agree. America's God's country, and I'm going to celebrate it today. So.
You all represent America so well. We're proud of you. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much, sir.
As the sun sets over Washington, D.C., the celebration reaches its climax with a breathtaking fireworks display at the Washington Mall. Families, friends, and fellow Americans come together to witness this inspiring spectacle, reminding us all of the unity that binds us as a nation.
Happy 4th of July, America.
Happy 4th of July!